Less than 10 minutes to go to the start of the 2022 GPC Australian Powerlifting Nationals at Rucci's gym in Perth, Western Australia. Now, I'm just having a quick look at the chat, and I can see we've got some people all the way from Canada and Brazil. Good morning or good evening for you guys over on that side of the world. How's everything going today? So, looking at the flights this morning, we're just starting off with the first flight, which is the 48 kilo women. It's going to have the 52s, the 56s, the 60s, and the 110s starting off. So as you can see now, the platform staff are just getting themselves ready. As I said, we're going to be starting in less than 5 minutes. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Will. Welcome to Rucci's gym for this year's GPC Nationals. Put a big round of applause for my brother Dan for organising this event. It's going to be a great weekend of two days of lifting, so a round of applause for Dan. I know he's been putting a lot of hours and a lot of work into make and perfect this event. So today we have a few flights of lifting. Starting off, we have the females 48 kilos to 110 kilo females. In flight 2, we have the 67.5 kilo females to 75s, including the 90s. And in flight 3, we have the 82.5 kilo females and 110s. And we have the 67.5 kilo male lifters in flight 3. And in flight 4, we have 56 kilo males all the way up to 150 plus, not including 90s, 100s, and 110s. The food trucks apparently are outside ready to rock and roll, so I think there's one food truck with refreshments, including ice creams and that sort of thing, and then there's a food truck. So we are around 7 minutes away from the start of flight 1. So grab a drink, grab a prime position in our tiered seating for the start of flight 1. Thank you today to our major sponsor, Total WorkWear in Malaga. Andy, the owner of Total WorkWear, has been a huge supporter of our gym and of our events, so huge round of applause to Andy from Total WorkWear in Malaga. Now, if your relatives are unable to come here today, they can always tune in live on livepowerlifting.tv. So please share the livepowerlifting.tv link on social media. And we've had a few people commenting live for our online audience, and welcome to our online audience also. And the livepowerlifting.tv podcast is currently available. So lifters, there's a 6-minute warning, 6 minutes before start of flight 1. And last opportunity to change opening text.
Thank you very much for that, Paul. So as you heard from there, the lifting will be starting in less than 5 minutes. Flight 1 being the 48 kilo women, the 52, 56, 60s, and the 110 pluses. My name's Michael. I'm joined here with Kieran. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
There we go.
Will be your commentators for today.
Love it. So you might be having a look at what you can see on the screen at the minute. Obviously, you've got a bird's eye view of the platform. Here in the top right corner, you can see what we affectionately call the chalk camp. So that is all the lifters getting ready, the side of the platform for this flight. And then obviously we've got the rear cam there as well. So you're going to be able to see everything from all angles. We made sure that you guys can do that. Now, having a look at the chat. Hello, Christina. Whereabouts in Australia are you watching from?
All this is in flight 1, 5-minute warning for the start of the flight.
Okay, so with today, Flight 1 already is going to have a lot of competition, and you might even be seeing some all-time world records going down. If anything is going to be happening, we have Kalina in the 110 category, currently squatted 280 in training. Now, if I'm correct, all she's going to need to do is over 290 for an all-time world record in wraps. So that's really exciting. So we've got some good things going on. So some of the cool things
Main people that would be for today were Lily Riley, which seems to be a popular favorite, and for the overall men's was Darwin.
Darwin's not going to be here today. Darwin's going to be competing tomorrow, but Lily Riley just coming off the back of her win at Breakthrough in Sydney. I believe she squatted 255, 260, around that mark.
I do believe so.
But regardless, one of the hot contenders for overall female winner today. But regardless, we're going to have some quality lifting across the board. Obviously, everyone here today is the best of the best that Australia's got going on. So I'm excited to see what's going to be happening. Good morning, Team Valhalla Townsville. Fortunately enough for us today as well, we were supposed to have rain all day, but from what I can see, the sun's come out, the sun is shining, we're going to have a beautiful day at the 2022 GPC Nationals here in Rucci's gym, Western Australia. So as you heard there, the first lift of the day is about to be happening. We've got Megan Sharp opening with 110 kilos. As you can see just on the top right of the screen, you can see all of our competitors for this flight starting to get themselves wrapped up.
Seconds away from starting this year's GPC Nationals.
And so everyone watching the live stream, I just have to say thank you for tuning into livepowerlifting.tv. Obviously, without you guys watching, I wouldn't be here.
And I'll hand over now to Smoothie in the center chair. Start is slow for Megan, 110 kilo opening attempt.
110 for Megan, bar is loaded. Having watched Megan compete before, this is just going to be a really, really easy opener. Nice. 2 whites and a red. Good lift.
Seemed like good opening number. Just to get on the board.
Michelle Sim opening with 1:12.5 in the 52s. Let's go, Michelle.
Take her time, making sure everything's perfectly set up. You do not want to rush these lifts.
Big shout out to you, Proust. Nice and quick. Let's see what the judges say about that one. Again, 2 whites again. Oh, 2 reds, sorry. She'll get it next time. That seemed really quite easy. So one of the things you'll be seeing from all the judges today, they're going to be as strict as possible. So depth calls, one of the big ones.
This is really about just upholding a good standard of lifting.
Next we got Sarah opening with a 115 squat. Been seeing her prep out of Rucci's gym, so this should be pretty easy for her. Let's go, Sarah. Nice and deep. Good lift. Another WA lifter now, Jessica Bowie. Oh, sorry, apologies, Townsville. Just asking the back squat to center her. Oh, good fight. I think she just went a little bit too deep on this one. Don't think it was depth that got her on that one. No, she'll get it.
I do believe that Paul had called it on dipping.
Bar. Oh yeah, of course, the bar dipping. So obviously everyone watching back home just needs to make sure that when the bar is coming straight back up, there isn't any downward descent of the bar. Angela opening with a 125 kilo squat, 60 kilo class. Nice and deep, nice and easy. 3 whites on that.
There's the first 3 white lines for the day.
Textbook. Next we got Annalise lifting our WA. So obviously, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen, you'll be able to see where everyone is coming out of. Bar is loaded. Oh, nice and easy. See, this is what I love to see about with the lighter weight class women. They're opening on above double body weight to begin with, which in itself is just amazing. We've got Pat lifting out of Queensland. Bar is loaded for Pat. 2.67 times body weight for an opener.
I'm sure we could possibly see some 3 times body weights today.
Definitely. The thing with Pat as well, if she currently holds the Masters 2 raw squat record of 155. So 145 is nice and easy.
And it is impressive in itself, a Masters lifter in an open Nationals.
Female 110 plus kilo division. Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Christina. Christina opening with a 150 kilo squat. Nice and deep, fast. What we love to say.
3 whites on the judges, great lifting.
Adela lifting out of the ACT now. Opening with 160 kilos.
Following Adela, we have Nicole and Alicia. Bar is loaded.
Being handled by John Sheridan of Burley Strength. Let's go, Adela. Absolutely loving the soft suit that she's got on. That's what we love to see. Nice and deep, nice and fast.
You've got 16 seconds to give these scores now your second attempt. 2 to 1
Easy,
against
2 whites for that.
2 to 1 against the depth. Floating to 160 kilos now for Adela.
Here's a nice chance to see a bit of colour in some soft suits. They are almost always black.
So opening squat of 160 kilos. Now, the open raw squat record in this weight class is currently 182.5. So we're going to see this smash today. Who knows? Let's see how quick she moves this. Let's go, Nicole. Nice and fast. Let's see what the judges say. It's a little bit too high on that one, but I think she'll get it for the next one.
Alicia Sharp will be very strong. 165 kilo opening attempt in 60 kilo female division.
Alicia Sharp lifting out dungeon powerlifting in Bunbury, WA.
She has just recently competed at the Capo Nationals as well.
Where she plays pretty high.
I do believe that she won.
She won her weight class?
I do believe.
What we like to say.
She won the 60 kilo weight class for that one.
Again, Alicia, one of the top lightweight lifters. You're going to see a good performance from her. Let's go, Alicia. Slow, methodical, deep, super easy. That is what we exactly want to see. Here we go. So this is the lifter I was telling you about before. Opening with 270 kilos for a squat, which is absolutely amazing.
Making the spotters, putting some workload on them plates. Nice big jump.
So if you heard this, The open squat record in this weight class is 260, which she holds. So she's actually going to be opening 10 kilos more than the current national record. Let's see it. If this is anything like what she's done in training, she's going to absolutely smoke this one. Everyone in the chat, let's get behind her. Fast.
Nice and quick.
There we go.
She got it.
And just like that, on an opening attempt, we've already had a national record broken. What is she going to end up doing? Who knows?
So since it is a national record, they're having to do a equipment check to make sure that there was no cheating. And everything seems to be all good.
So, as you would have seen just by the front of the screen, the bloke in the white is actually one of our world level refs. He's here just to make sure everything is good to go. So, Michelle, having her second attempt now, 112 kilos. For a 2.23 times bodyweight squat. Let's go, Michelle. Nice and easy. Let's see what the judges say about that one. 2 for 1 on depth again. Not an issue. She's still got one more attempt for the last one. Got Megan Sharp coming in next for 115. Hello to everyone who have joined us watching on livepowerlifting.tv or on the YouTube. Make sure you make some noise in the chat. I want to hear some predictions about what's going on today. We've already just got through the first attempts and we've already had a national level record broken. Dale, hello. Nice and easy for Megan. 2 whites, good lift.
117.5 kilos for Jessica.
So Jessica just about to take her opening squat again, 117. Really deep. It's too deep, unfortunately, couldn't make it. Unlucky Jessica.
120 kilos for Sarah.
Sarah now taking a 5 kilo jump on her next one. If you wanted to know what the flight times are, if you head over to the Rucci's Gym Instagram page, they are on there. So at the minute, we're going through the first flight of the women's. With the way it's going, roughly looking about 1:45. So 9:45 Australian Western Standard Time is when we're going to be on the second flight, and then roughly about 10:15 for the third flight. Got to remember, there's 4 flights this morning, so it's roughly about half an hour for each one. Good lift from Sarah. Good lift. Two whites.
Loading the bottom 130 kilos for Angela. Holding Angela Annalise.
One thing that you'll notice as well is just how efficient the spotting and loading staff are here. The average time on the platform is actually about 40 seconds. And that's including when bar is loaded. So Angela currently in 3rd place in her weight class. This should bring her up to joint 2nd with Annalise.
That was good lift.
Good lift.
Good.
Deep. Fast.
See what the ref
Perfect.
say. 3 white lights.
So now Annalise is aiming to take 2nd back with a 145 kilo squat.
145 kilos. Let's give it up, Annalise.
So for everyone watching in the WA area, if you're on the live stream, get yourselves down here. I know it is grand final weekend, but the weather is nice. We've got plenty of seating and you get to experience what powerlifting is truly about. Nice and deep, bit of a fight.
Fantastic.
3 white lights, perfect.
Excellent.
155 kilos now for Pat. Following Pat will have Jill and Nicole.
So what Pat is going to be doing now, she's going to be equaling her Masters 2 raw squat record in the 56 kilo weight class. So obviously depending on how this goes and what the 3rd attempt is going to be, we're most likely going to see another record smashed in the next few minutes. Come on, Pat.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow, controlled. Let's see what the judges say.
214, depth on the left-hand side. Good lift.
2 whites, so that's equaling her current squat record. Della, next attempt with 160 kilo squat.
Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded. Again, with the most awesome soft suit that I've ever seen. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. Let's go, Adela.
Nice and quick.
Good.
Solid straight away, Della. 3
There we go.
3 white
3 whites. Perfect. Got Nicole Farrell coming up next with 160 kilos, retaking it again. Let's have a quick look at how the women are doing. So as you can see, this is the live scorecard. Let's go, Nicole. Move really fast. Let's see what the judges say about that one.
2 to 1 more.
Good lift. She's on the board now, which is what we like to see. Christina taking a 15 kilo jump for 165 for a 2nd attempt.
5 for Christina, 165 kilos.
So again, from everyone watching at home who might have joined us recently, welcome. You're watching the 2022 GPC Nationals held here at Rucci's gym in Western Australia. Currently halfway through the first flight.
3
right lights on that squat. As you can see, a few things about what's going on screen in a minute. We've obviously got cams watching, as we call the affectionate short cam. So you can see the side of the platform, everyone getting themselves wrapped, ready to go on. We've got the rear camera so you can kind of see also what else is going on. Bottom right corner, you can currently see the top lifters in the weight class as well as the next 3 lifters in the fly.
As you may also see in the short cam, we have our videographer that I believe will produce something quite extraordinary for today. We also have our designated photographer lurking around the place who always provides good photos.
Alicia Sharp, again, another really strong lifter lifting out of WA. Second attempt with 172.5 kilos. Deep.
That looked good.
Easy. Very wide flights there. So in the bottom left corner, as you can see, we've got the next lifter. You can see the attempts that they have done and the open record, 285 for a second. Once again, she just took the open record in her weight class at 270. She beat it by 10 kilos, and she's about to add another 15 kilos on top of that.
Let's see how high she can get that national record today.
Again, having watched her in training, she smoked a 280 squat a few weeks ago, so this should be pretty easy. Everyone in the chat, let's get behind her. Let's go, Kleiner. Oh, slight misgroove at the bottom there. Let's see where she goes for the second one. Looking at the scorers table, she's just going to aim to retake it. So this is one of the things that will happen when you see wrapped lifting. The variables for getting a squat just go all the way through the roof. So as she squatted, she just misgrooved her knee slightly and it pulled her out of position.
That's why a lot of the lifters today are taking a nice, slow, controlled descent to make sure they are staying in the right position. Because it can be quite volatile. As soon as you go slightly out of that position, it can be all over.
So Michelle Sim taking her third squat today of 112 kilos. Let's go, Michelle. Come on. Good fight.
That was a good grind.
Let's see. 3 white lights. There we go. So amazing. Great lifting.
That was a great number selection from her coach.
So Jessica lifting out of Valhalla, Townsville, retaking her opener again. Let's go, Jess. Deep enough? Is she going to push for it? Oh, good fight. There we go. There we go. So for Jessica there, that third attempt would have made or broken her entire day. She needed to get that to get on the board, and she did what she needed to do. Amazing. So have you heard that from Paul down on the floor? This record is going to be a junior raw squat record in the 48 kilo class, currently held by Dana Northrop with 120. Megan is going to try and pip it by 0.5 kilos, so let's get behind her. Let's go, Megan. Easy money.
2.
There we go. Another record down, and we haven't even got through the first flight yet. If that was me, I probably would have put a little bit more on the bar, to be honest. That seemed it's a little bit too easy.
She may have saved it for the deadlift, because if you do send it too much on the squat, it can hinder your deadlift.
So yeah, obviously you've got to remember that Megan is one of our more established lifters here in WA. She knows exactly what she's doing. Chances are that I think she just wanted to get the record and save herself a little bit more for the deadlifts.
She is young, but she is well experienced.
As you can see from the camera now, just getting her equipment checked over. Just like that. Another record down. Bar is loaded for Sarah. 122.5. Let's go, Sarah. Deep enough. Nice and easy.
Nice.
3 white lights.
135 kilos for Angela. Off the platform, please, Sarah. 135 kilos for Angela.
Angela taking 135. That puts her in 3rd place in that weight class to start with.
I do believe that was another record. It appears her equipment's getting checked, or am I wrong?
No, so what was happening, she was just asking for help getting out of her wraps.
That is understandable. They can be quite painful when stuck in the
Oh yeah.
long.
Angela, 3rd attempt now with 135 kilos. Nice and deep. Good lift. Two to one. So having a look at the weight classes so far on the screen, you'll be able to see just where everyone is podiuming so far based upon the squat attempts. For everyone at home, who have we got for our #1 women so far? Love to hear it. Oh, unfortunately there was some bar dip on the way back down. 3 reds on that one. It's okay, that still leaves her in 2nd place in the weight class. Now Pat is taking 160, which is currently 5 kilos over her squat record. How many records have been broken so far? 3?
I do believe there's been 3, but I'm sure that number will.
That's definitely going to change over the course of the weekend. Let's see what Pat can put up. Oh, unfortunately, just wasn't there for her. Very, very strong attempt. Unfortunately, just wasn't there. So next up, Nicole, 170 kilos lifting out of Queensland. Bar is loaded for Nicole.
We do appreciate all those that flew over from interstate to make this happen.
Nicole taking a 10 kilo jump. Nice and fast. Let's see what the judges say.
2-1 against.
2-1 against. Unfortunately, just a little bit high on the sides. That's okay. She's still got a squat on the board, so that's what we like to see. Adela, 175, taking a 15 kilo jump on her last attempt. Deep squat. Good fight.
Nice. Steady movement.
Solid squat, 2-1. What we like to see. Christina competing out of Victoria. Oh, easy. Easy. Very white lights. Alicia Sharp now taking 177.5 kilos. So, as you heard from that, we're reaching the tail end of the first flight here at GPC Nationals 2022. Rucci's gym, Western Australia. Good, strong lift from Alicia there. Very white lights.
She definitely seemed happy with that.
There we go. Kalina again going to re-attempt a 285 kilo squat. After this, moving on to flight 2, we're going to be having the 67.5 kilo women, the 90 kilo women, and the 75s. Got some big lifts coming right up.
It's good to see everybody getting around her.
There we go.
That's looking good.
There we go. Went up. 2 whites. And that's exactly what we were saying about last time. It was just a slight misgroove that threw her out of position. And again, came in, did what was needed to be done, and just absolutely smashed it.
It's great to see the excitement from all the spectators.
So already on her foot, on the squat, she has smashed her own record twice, which is absolutely phenomenal lifting. So let's have a look at the podiums so far, just whilst they're checking the equipment. In the lead for the 52 kilos, we have Sarah Finlayson-Davis, 122 kilos. Alicia Sharp leading the 60s with 177.5. Megan Sharp, 48s with 120.5. Nicole Farrell, 160. And we've got Kalina Vikalani with 285 kilos. As an opening total for your squats, that is ridiculous. So we're going to see some really quite cool lifting going on. Moving over to the team points. As it stands, so, if you just heard that, everyone watching, there's going to be a 6-minute break before the flight 2 starts, as Kalina is going to be taking a 4th attempt.
This has caught a couple coaches off guard as they had already wrapped them.
Already started wrapping.
So
No.
they have rushed to get them off because you do not want to be in them wraps any longer than you would like.
So the reason why she's taking a extra attempt on her squat, 292.5 kilos, is not just a national record, it's a world record. So this is the caliber of lifting that you're going to be seeing across the 2 days at this nationals level competition. Obviously 292 is, I believe, the all-time wrapped female squat. So this is going to be huge.
And am I correct in saying that world records can only be broken at these national events?
Not just the national level event. So as you will have be seeing on the live stream, there is a gentleman walking around in a very, very, very white t-shirt. He's actually one of our world level referees. So obviously world records can only be broken in the presence of one of these referees. Now he's sat just behind the head judge because today our head judge is actually getting signed off at becoming a world referee herself. So we're taking a bit of a break. If you have a look at the short cam, you can actually see Kalina just in the bottom left corner, just sat down, getting herself ready in the zone for another attempt. So whilst we have a little bit of time spare, hello to all of our viewers on livepowerlifting.tv or on the YouTube chat as well. How is everyone doing? Any predictions about what is going to be going on today as well? So next up, as I said, was the 67.5 kilos, the 90 kilos, and the 75 kilo women. Again, some top caliber lifting going on between there as well.
We would also like to say thank you for today's sponsor, Totally Workwear Malaga, for all your workwear needs.
Yeah, as you can see on the side of the platform, the gentleman on the gate, Toby, just showing off his Totally Workwear sponsored shirt. Gotta love it.
All the volunteers are looking very good in their Rucci shorts and the special for today only GPC Nationals shirts.
What we like to say,
the Rucci's brothers have truly gone above and beyond for this event. Pulling out all the stops with the lighting and the banner in the background.
so we're going to be... So, again, as she says, 4.5 minutes left on this attempt. She's just sat there in the corner, just getting herself ready to go. Now, I might be a little biased, but I would have to say that the setup that we've got going on here from the crew involved, the spotters, the loaders, the referees, even the warm-up area is second to none in the entire country. Out the back, the lifters have got 6 monoliths to play with. There's about 4 ton worth of weight back there, all sorts of specialty bars, absolutely everything that they're going to need. Now, all the stuff that you're going to be seeing on the screen as well, all that information is relayed through to our lifters out the back as well. So they're going to know what's
King of ever, so 4-time Australian squat.
Sorry, apologies about that before. So yes, as you heard, this will be an all-time heaviest squat in Australia ever. That's huge.
So we really have to get behind the lead.
Absolutely huge.
It would be a great one-up to have the biggest squat
So
anything off in Australia ever. Roll.
So as you can see, just on the side of the chalk cam, she's getting herself wrapped up, ready to go. So the next flight, we're looking at Stephanie Lynn McKay-Gillies, Danny Figueroa, Alicia Smith, Ali Forrest, Liz Ramage, Shannon Cadwell, Paris Cameron Morley, Lisa Retalak, Jess Carmichael, Jess Day, Ada Robinson, and Emma Hall. But here we go. Bar is loaded for this all-time female record squat for Australia. Ever. Me too, Cheesy Biggins. I'm very excited to see some strong lifts, and you're about to see an incredibly strong lift. Let's all get behind her.
Come on! Let's go!
Takes it down. Come on! Come on! Oh, so close. That's what we love to see. The best part of this all is the fact that she just had a huge smile on her face. Even though she didn't get it up, I think that's maybe 1 meet away. See?
I'm sure she will get it next time.
Definitely. She got it halfway up. I think there's maybe just a slight bit of misgroove, but give it another meet cycle, another prep cycle, I think she's going to be there. So, opening up for the 90 kilo women, we've got Jessica Carmichael with 142.5 kilos.
She is coached by Rucci's own Elliot Burton.
There we go. Big smile on Jess's face. Oh, stumble. All good, all good.
She has plenty of time.
No, plenty of time. Just getting everything set back up there. Unfortunately, she missed her attempt because the down command was given and then there was some foot movement.
145 kilos for Liz. Tire is loaded.
She'll get it next time, not an issue. Liz Ramage, another Team WA lifter, lifting out of Dungeon Powerlifting in Bunbury. Believed coached by Brad Humble. Nice and deep. 3 white lights.
106
Absolutely no question of depth on that one. Welcome to the chat, Adam. How's everything going today? Paris Morley going to be one of the lifters coming up soon. Next up, we've got Emma Hall with 162.5 kilos. Emma just on the side, just getting herself wrapped up. You can see her coming through now on the chalk cam.
Coached by James, who will be competing tomorrow.
Nice and deep.
Very easy.
Very easy. 3 wide lights. And this is one of the things as well with wrapped powerlifting. Obviously, you just need to factor in making sure you have your equipment ready to go while they call your name, or else you're going to miss a lift.
Timing can be critical. You don't want to do it too soon, don't want to do it too late.
So I believe this is Alicia Smith.
Then Rucci to the broad table, please.
Alicia Smith, nice easy squat.
These are some good first attempts.
There is 1 second. Just taking a minute on the next attempt. So, gang, the chat, everyone watching at home, I'd love to see some kind of predictions that you want to see. Who are you here watching? Or are you just a big fan of powerlifting? So, as you would have seen just then, that was Alicia Smith. That squat attempt was 165 kilos. Nice and easy squat for her.
Loading part 2, 180 or 55 kilos for Alicia Smith.
Just there we go. We got that. Next we got Lisa lifting out of Rucci's gym. Lisa is one of our Rucci's own. We're going to see some very, 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 very strong lifting out of her today. Bar is loaded. Watching Lisa throughout this entire prep, we're going to see some milestones for her being here. I'm thinking she's going to end on 180 kilo squat. Maybe a 200 kilo deadlift, who knows? We'll see. Nice and deep, fast, exactly what you want to see, especially for an opener. Next we got Ali Forrest, Team Queensland.
These seem to be some perfect attempts. Just make sure they get on the board.
Oh yes.
It often is the people that get the most lifts that win. It's not all about being the strongest. It is a lot of the time coaches can play a huge role in their selection.
So this opening attempt from Ali will actually be put her dead in first. Let's see how it goes. Fast.
Lightning fast.
There you go. Some good lifting from there. Danny opening with 180 kilos, which is just shy of a 3 times body weight squat, which is amazing. So let's see how it goes for Danny. In the last flight, we had a lady with a very colourful soft suit. As you can see, she's gone all in with the hair today. I absolutely love it. Nice and deep, nice and fast. 2 to 1, 2 whites, 1 red. Good lift.
180 kilos for Stephanie Lynn. Bar is loaded.
We've got Stephanie Lynn lifting out of Queensland. Again, another opening attempt of 180 kilos. With this attempt, this puts joint first, maybe first depending on body weight. Let's see how it goes. Oh, good save from the spotters right there.
185 kilos.
Fortunately, there are 3 reds there. And this is just some of the things that you're going to be seeing across the day. With wrap lifting, there's so many things that could go wrong. If you misgroove slightly, it's just going to pull you up position, but I think she's just going to... That was a very comfortable squat. I think she'll be okay. Jess Day, opening with 185 kilos. Got it up. Nice and deep.
Very comfortable.
Very wise. That's one thing you're going to see out of WA lifters. We're not going to bomb out on depth.
Bar is loaded.
I know someone in the chat was excited to see Paris lift. Let's see her move. Love the determination that she's putting out of this. Let's go, Paris. Very deep.
Nice.
Nice, good lift. Not too sure where the red light was for on the side, but good lift.
Majority good lift. 205 kilos for Anna.
Yeah, Anna opening with 205 kilos. Almost, what, 2 3/4 her own body weight, which is amazing. Again, in this weight class, this jumps her straight into first. Let's see if she can get her opener.
Just taking our time, getting in the right headspace. These big weights can be a mental game.
Down.
Excellent.
Good choice of opener. What we love to see. All right, we are back round to our second attempts in Flight B this morning. So again, the second flight being the 67.5 kilo women, the 90 kilo women, and the 75s. Jess lifting out of WA.
Jess can ease this one after missing her first.
But this should be a easy attempt for Jess. Retaking her first attempt. Obviously, there was some movement of the foot during the first attempt.
That delay may have just thrown her mentally.
Well, let's see how she does with this one.
smoked it.
There you go. That's exactly how she wanted to do it the first time. See the look on her face. Big smile. Good to go. Liz Ramage. Up next. 155.
Up now is Liz. 155 kilos. Very controlled. That look good from here. 3 white lights.
175 kilos for Alicia.
This will be 175 kilos for Alicia. Digging that bar into her back. A good setup is very important in these. It did look like she slipped back on that one, but she had the strength to save it.
Lisa taking a 10 kilo jump on her next attempt. Nice and easy. Nice and deep from Lisa, what we expect. Stupidly easy second. What's she gonna pull for a third? Emma Holm, another WA lifter. 175 kilos for her second attempt here. Jumping across the YouTube chat, I can see that we're slowly getting more and more people in the chat. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. Emma there, got her attempt. 2 whites, 1 red. Again, if you're new to the chat, hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name's Michael, I'm here with Kieran. We are taking you through day 1 of the GPC Nationals in Rucci's gym, Perth, Western Australia. I'd love to hear who you're here watching, whether it's a love of the sport or you have a specific lifter you're keen to see. Ali Forrest with a 177.5 kilo squat for her second attempt. That jumps her into second place. Deep. Easy. Fortunately, there was a depth call on that one. Stephanie re-attempting her first lift. As you will remember, if you were watching a few minutes ago, she did miss groove and it forced her out under the bar. So let's see how she does with this one. Oh, happened again.
Another stumble.
Good catch from the lifting crew though. That's exactly the level and quality of spotters that we want to be seeing at this level event. but you can see the frustration on her face for that one. Jess Day, another dungeon powerlifting lifter, RWA. You can see Gay getting herself damped up for this attempt. Let's see her do it. Takes it down.
That's smooth.
Smooth, let's see what they say. Perfect squat.
195 kilos for Danny, following Daniel and Paris. Bar is loaded.
Danny here. Taking it.
Very calm and collected.
I love it. Danny here taking 195 kilos. Just under 3 times body weight. Is she going to take 3 times today? Quite possibly. Deep. Fast. Exactly what we want to see. Good lift. So there was a depth call on one of the reps, but that's all good.
Definitely looks like she could go over 200 on that next attempt. Plenty in the tank.
Here we go, Paris, Cameron Morley. 10 kilo jump on the last one. 200 kilos. A lot of people in the chat backing her. What we like to say.
Excellent.
Really slow descent on that one. Unfortunately, just a little bit too high. I think she should be able to get that on the next one. Bar is loaded for Anna Robinson. 215 for a second attempt. I mean, all this is going to do is solidify her position as goal position in the 75 kilo females. Good fight, nice controlled. See what the very wise. So Anna currently coming into this competition had a 482.5 kilo total. Hopefully she can beat that today. So as you would have heard on the platform just then, just starting the third attempt squats for Flight B, day 1 of GPC Nationals at Rucci's gym. Jess Carmichael taking a 157.5 kilo squat for her third.
There's a 15 kilo jump from her
That's
second.
good. Obviously Jess missed her first, smoked her second. That's probably why she's taking such a big jump for this one. Deep, speedy.
It's a shame she missed that
Very
opener
wide.
because she had plenty more in
She
the
could have
tank.
opened with that, but knowing her coach, I think she's going to be playing the long game for this one, so let's see how she does there.
It's just about making lifts. The numbers very quickly add up and they very quickly disappear if you miss too many lifts.
We're going to see a really deep squat here. Told you.
That was a nice grind.
Good fight. 2 to 1, good lift. Definitely not a depth call on that one. She practically sat on the floor. Stephanie Lynn going to be retaking her first attempt. Both times she's done this so far, she's misgrooved it, and it's thrown her underneath the bar. So everyone at home, make sure you're getting behind this one.
She needs to make this lift to stay in the competition.
Oh. Come on, Stephanie Lynn.
Nice.
You got this. Down.
Ah,
There we go. Hopefully she got it deep enough. Oh, unfortunately, she got depth call on the side. That unfortunately means that Stephanie Lynn's not going to be putting up a qualifying total today. Hopefully she stays with the rest of the day, gets her bench and deadlifts in. Here you go, Lisa, taking 182.5 kilos. As I said earlier on, I had a feeling this is roughly where she was going to go. Coached by Dan Rucci himself. Let's go, Lisa. Deep, easy. That's what we want to see. There we go, 2 to 1. Good lift. Emma Hall, another WA lifter. 182.5. Just on the side of the platform, just getting herself wrapped, and she's just walking on now by the choke ball. Again, every lifter has a minute to get their lift done. One thing Emma has done today is be a little bit, take her time, like not rush everything, which is really good. Not too sure what the judges are going to say about that one. Unfortunately, just a little bit high. Now, from where we are in the media box, we are in an elevated position, so it is...
We don't have the best.
No, we do, but it's very hard for us to judge the depth on this one.
Oh yeah, view for the day, we definitely have the best seats in the house.
Alicia Smith, our Victoria, 185 kilos for her third attempt. That firmly cements her in second place to begin with. Deep. Let's see what the judges say about that one. There we go.
She got it.
She got it. Ali Forrest, training out of Queensland. I believe she's one of the Valhalla lifters. 185 for 2.78% body weight, which is incredible. Let's see Ali take this. A little bit of a stick, but that moved pretty well. Big smile on her face. What we like to see. So we've got Cruz in the chat supporting his sister, who's just about to jump on now. Paris Cameron Morley about to retake her 200 kilo squat.
We do love to see how proud the coaches get when their lifters make a lift.
Oh, we do. We do. Now, all I'm seeing from Paris is just intent. Let's hope she can make this attempt this time. There we go.
She controlled that to make sure she hit that depth.
3 wides. So what I heard from the side of the platform, she had one of her coaches or handlers just making sure she got the depth on that one. And she performed exactly as she was supposed to. Good lifter. So everyone tuning around the country, around the world, welcome. Currently watching GPC Nationals 2022 at Rucci's gym, held all the way in Perth, Western Australia. We're about to see Jessica Day take a 3rd attempt squat, 205 kilos. Squat command given. Deep. Come on. She just misgrooved that at the bottom. As you would have seen, her hips just came up just a little bit too fast, pulled her out of position, and she wasn't able to complete the lift. Again, everyone in the live chat, hello, how are we all doing today? It's good to see that you're all here and not watching the AFL Grand Final today. Maybe you are, who knows? Maybe you got 2 screens. But anyway, welcome. We got Denny here, about to take a 205 kilo squat, which is over 3 times her own body weight. Deep. Strong. Oh, unfortunately. Depth call.
The strength was definitely there.
Again, apologies to everyone watching live at home. We are at an elevated position, so it looks deep to us, but we're not on the side of the platform. GPC, better than an AFL Grand Final. That is exactly what I like to hear. Again, good morning and good afternoon to everyone in the chat. Brendan, nice to see you watching. Anna Robinson, just shy of a 3 times body weight squat here. Taking 220. Again, adding an extra 5 kilos onto her squat. That actually puts her 25 kilos in the lead in her weight class so far.
She is off to a good day.
Moved well, let's see what the judges say. There we go, good lift.
Hopefully she can hold this lead throughout the day.
But I mean, 25 kilos going into bench. She's got a very sizable lead for her weight class. But deadlifts is the one that's really gonna make or break who's gonna win. So for everyone watching back home, we're about to start our next flight. So you see the lifters on the platform getting themselves ready. The flight 3, 82.5 kilo women 110s. And we're gonna get the 67.5 kilo men in for this one. So far, looking at the results here, we've just added a few more names onto the board.
Stacking up now.
Anna Robinson taking the lead with 220 in the 75s. Paris Cameron Morley in the lead with 200 in the 90s. Danny in the 67.5s with 95.5. So it's shaping up to be a good day so far. Good quality level of lifting. So we are jumping straight in to flight 3. We got Candace opening with 130 kilos.
Very nice opener once again.
So this weight class, this flight has got some very, very big heavy hitters. Namely, we've got Lily Riley coming up, recently competed our breakthrough powerlifting a few weekends back. I believe she squatted 255. So the quality of lifting we've got going on here is pretty strong. Beck, South Australian lifter, putting up 135 to start with. Very white lights, that's exactly what we want to see. One of the better things that's been happening today, the whole weekend was supposed to be forecast rain, be miserable, but we've got a very beautiful day over here in Perth, Western Australia. Just perfect conditions for powerlifting, mate. What we like to say. Megan or Megan coming up next with 145. What we like to say. So, having a look at the chart. Anthony, whilst you're there, is it Megan or Megan?
First we go here, 150 kilos now for Alison Cole and Alison Cole. Ebony and Newcomb. Mark is loaded.
Alison Craven, another WA lifter here, just on the side of the platform, getting herself wrapped. If you have a look at the top of the screen. Bar is still loaded. 35 seconds left to take this attempt. I think she's getting her wraps just redone. If you have a look, still plenty of time to get it done. So Kieran, who are you most excited to see in this flight?
I do believe that Vin is in this flight, and since he is Rucci's own, I do have a little bit of a biased opinion. I do.
So yeah, I'd have to back that one as well. We're going to see a nice little fight in the 67.5 kilos between Vin Nguyen and Mando. Those two have been on each other's tails for a little while now, so we're going to see a nice fight there.
They do love the competition between each other. Just drives each other to push forward.
Ali Craven there. 2 reds on depth. That's okay. Again, Rucci's own Ebony, about to open with 160 kilos. Megan, perfect, thank you. See, that's one thing I just have to apologize. If I get people's names wrong, I'm just going to blame it on being English. So I see, even though Ebony did stumble with this one, she wasn't given a down command, so she has plenty of time to reset herself and make sure she gets it done. There you go, down command done. Nice and fast. Let's see how it goes. Exactly the way that we want to see. Here we go, we got the first male lifter of the day, George, coming out of the Northern Territory.
165 kilos for George. Mark is loaded.
This is what we like to see.
George opening up in men's division, 67.5 kilo category.
This is our first male lifter of the day.
Bar is loaded for George.
65 kilos, 28 seconds.
Oh, unfortunately, if you just noticed, George still warming up. Just getting himself wrapped up now. 15 seconds. It's looking very unlikely that he's going to get on the platform.
This may be
But this is the fastest rapping I've
seen.
ever seen in my entire life.
I've never seen someone run out
Timed out on this one.
reps before.
That's okay. And even at this level competition, we're still getting people just not getting ready. But that's okay. I'm sure he's going to get it. He's going to smash it. George looking a little bit annoyed with himself, but that's okay. Okay. So the first attempt for the men's is actually going to be taken by Mon, another WA lifter. This is actually Mon's first meet in wraps. So curious to see how this one's going to go. So you might be wondering what all the side spotters are actually looking at. Are they directly in the eye line of the two side spotters above them? There's actually another screen where it tells them what plates are going to be loaded up.
Which, being a spotter before, it is the most helpful thing you can imagine.
It really, really, really is. Now, you'll have noticed that they've actually just changed the attempts back around, so it's jumping to Linda Devonshire. So quickly, the side spotters are able to rectify the problem, load the correct weight. So we've got 165 for Linda. Bar is loaded for Linda.
Fortunately, Man is now having to stand there in his wraps. He's wiggling his toes to keep that blood flowing.
Let's go, Linda.
Oh, that was a bit of a stumble.
Unfortunately, she did get the down command. So it's a red light for that one, unfortunately, but that's okay. Still 2 more attempts to take. Okay, going back to Man. To everyone in the chat, how are we all doing today? There we go. Man about to open up with 170 kilos.
I'm sure he will smoke this.
Let's see it, Mom. Deep, fast.
Excellent.
Amazing. One thing to mention, Man typically squats out in sleeves, so this is his first meet in wraps. So he's taking his time with the eccentric portion of the lift, the lowering, and then just absolutely blasting it. Sean Cole, 67.5 kilos, only 5 kilos more than Man. Let's see how he goes. Give him the down command. Deep. Easy.
3 1,
Great lifting. Rucci's own, Coach Vin. About to take his first squat of the day, 180 kilos. One thing to mention about Vin is this is his second nationals competition this year.
Competing at APL over East
in the Gold Coast.
Not long ago.
Yeah. So this is Vin's first competition in wraps. So let's see how it goes. Taking 180 for a nice opener. Deep, fast. Exactly what I want to see out of him.
Being a well-experienced coach himself, he sure knows what he's doing.
It's obviously one of the priding points of Rucci's gym. The coaches do walk the walk as well. Vin set himself a challenge of, hey, I've never done wraps before. And here he is at a nationals level competition. Lindy Davis, first squat, 182.5 kilos. This will put her first in the 110 kilo squat class. Strong. Brooke Vick out of Queensland. I believe Brooke being one of the coaches at Zero.
Just chalking up now.
Drop 200 kilos.
Apologies, Brooke being a coach and owner of Strength Squad in Cairns. Let's see how she does. Fast.
225 kilos for Soraya.
225 is an opening attempt.
That is a big jump.
Well, this is an opening attempt. This puts Soraya dead first. So it's looking like the female 110s is actually going to be quite heavily contested, which is what we want to see. We want to see a bit of a fight with these flights. So having a look around the crowd now, the place is slowly filling up. So if you're in the WA area and you're fed up of listening to me and just want to see this in person, get on down to GPC Nationals, Rucci's gym, located at Cali Street, Malaga. Okay, fan favorite, Lily Riley, opening with a 245 kilo squat, just 10 kilos under her best at Breakthrough a few weeks ago.
245 kilos. Huge lifting.
Again, opening on a 3 times bodyweight squat is just incredible. Let's see it from Lily. As you can see and hear the crowd behind her. Up it goes. Down command. Deep. Easy. Done.
It looks like she will break the record on her second.
On to second round squat, slide 3. 140 kilos.
So just having a look at the chat, Lachlan Squat with a question of why are we seeing a few difficulties in the unrack? You've got to remember that these people are going to be pushing as much weight as physically possible. So the difference you're going to find is, well, there's a few things. Whether it is either down to the wraps or just not getting themselves in the right position to start with. So in the earlier flights, you would have seen some of the competitors today who unracked it and then just stumbled. The thing with wraps is you're going to be squatting considerably more than what you'd be able to do raw. So the toll on the body at the top is just going to be a lot harder. Candace taking a second at 140.
2 to 1 against for depth.
Depth call on that one.
145 kilos perfect. Start is over.
Beck Middleton, Team South Australia. So Beck about to match what is her current squat PR, the 145. Let's see how she does with this one. Oh, smoked it. There we go.
I'm imagining a lot of these lifters have taken a long off season to make sure that they can put as big a total as they can in this competition.
But also as well, you got to remember that this is the top of the top. If they don't fully send it for this one, where else are they going to do it? Make sure I get it right this time. Megan taking a 155 kilo squat, just shy of 2 times body weight. Good fight. 3 whites.
Excellent.
Good squat. Alison Craven, another WA lifter. She's going 5 kilos more than her opening attempt. Now obviously she missed her opening attempt.
Sometimes you gotta go up anyway just to stay in the game.
So this would put her joint third in the 82.5 kilo weight class. Powerful. Let's see what the judges say with that one.
2 to 1 4.
Perfect. On the
And
board.
she made it.
On the board, 5 kilos more than she did.
165 kilos for Linda, following Linda for that.
Linda about to retake her second attempt, or her first attempt, sorry. Again, what this would do if she gets this, puts her in third place. There you go, much more controlled on the descent, but let's see what the judges say with that one. Against, yeah, unfortunately I think that's a depth call on that one. Ah, okay. She jumped the squat command. So essentially what you're going to be seeing, the head ref in the front puts a hand up. When that hand comes down, she's So it's a good fight between these two, because between Vin and Man, their squats are going to be pretty similar. Man being a considerably better bencher, but Vin's got the deadlift, so it's going to be a very close fight, and it's going to come down to the last attempt. Again, Man about to second attempt, 205 kilos for a 3-time bodyweight squat. Just on side platform, Man's getting himself wrapped up by James Rule and one of the other people who would have been competing with him today as well, Doi Nguyen.
Now both of these guys have very experienced coaches, so on their deadlift, I can imagine they'll be watching each other, just changing their selections to just ship what they need.
So one of the awesome things about this, you will have seen that on the side camera, Man was getting wrapped. Now the person wrapping one of his legs, Doi, is actually supposed to be one of his main competitors today. So it's just to see that even though there is competition, everyone's here to help each other out. Smoke show. Let's see what the refs have to say. Oh, depth call on this one. So let's see how this one goes.
It'll be interesting to see what he does on his third.
Brooke Vick, 210. 82.5 kilo lifter. Come on, Brooke. Deep. Powerful. Good lift. So we're pretty much just getting ourselves through the squats of the morning. So seeing though we're in squat 2 here, we've got one more flight left, and then we're going to be moving on to the benching. Soraya taking a 225 kilo squat for her second. Again, she gets this. This jumps her into first.
So we've just had another record broken and signed off by our world level referee.
What we like to see. Fortunately, that was depth on one side. Good lift. So Lily Riley, what was just over her third attempt at breakthrough? She is going for a little bit heavier. So breakthrough fitness at the meet there, she did 255. Second attempt of 260, which for an 82.5 kilo lifter is absolutely ridiculous. Now in this federation in GPC, if she gets this, then this is a
10
new
kilo on the old record.
Exactly. So
with her third still to go.
So her first attempt was just 5 kilos shy of the squat record in GPC. She's about to blast it by 10 kilos, so let's see what she does.
Now as you can see, each side of the bar has 2 spotters to make sure that the lifter, regardless of what happens, is as safe as they can be.
Goes down with it. Deep.
That is a good grind.
Oh, what a fight. Depth call on the side, so I think she's going to take that again. Good fight from her there. But it's incredible watching some of the quality lifting just coming out of powerlifting, especially in Australia in the last few years. again, talking about Lily Riley, if you know some of her story, cancer survivor who's now competing at the top level of the sport.
And a movie star as well.
She's a movie star as well, apparently.
Her story has truly inspired a lot of people.
So there's a lot going on with her, and we're going to see a lot more out of her today as well. Moving on to next, Candice. Third attempt squats are about to start, 140 kilos.
140 kilos, and the final squat of the competition.
Not too sure what just happened there.
150 kilos for back please.
Okay. Bay Middleton about to take a 150 kilo squat for her third. Deep, good vibe. Good lift. 5 kilo PR on the squat for her there. Well done, Beck. So having a look through. Hello everyone in the chat. As I keep saying, I want to hear your predictions. I want to see who you think's going to win today. Megan taking a 7.5 kilo jump on her last attempt. Let's see how it goes. 2 times body weight. Deep. Come on, come on.
Unfortunately, it wasn't there.
Good try on that one. Again, her hips just shot up that a little bit too fast, pulled her out of position. Wasn't able to lock it out. Linda from Queensland about to retake her opening attempt at 165. Let's get everyone behind her. If you're in the chat, let's get behind her.
Let's get behind me. She really thinks he's final in. Make some noise.
Taking her time on the setup for this one. Down. Come on. Locks it up. Let's see what the judges say. There we go. That is what we like to see. If she hadn't secured that squat, then obviously she wouldn't have been able to put up a total for the day. So this gets her in the running.
No one wants to see anyone bum out.
Exactly. That's one thing we have seen, the quality of lifting when it's on the line, they find a way to get it done. Alison Craven, 165, going for 2 times, just over 2 times body weight squat for this one. Very fast descent. Let's see what the judges say on that one. 3 wides, good squat.
Excellent.
So George is about to take 170 kilos for his 3rd attempt. Yeah, his first was pretty, like he missed the first one just because he got timed out. The second, or his first attempt at least, went really well. Just added an extra 5 kilos on top of this one. So this would put him joint 3rd with Mon in the 67.5 kilo weight class. Deep.
That was solid grind.
Good grind. Good lift. Exactly what we want to hear. Again, Ebony about to close in on 180 kilo squat. One of our Masters 2 lifters. As you can see from the side platform as well, everyone just getting himself ready for the next attempts, getting wrapped up. Ebony just taking her time with the unrack. Plenty of time. Up she comes. Down command. Good squat, but a stumble at the top. Unfortunately, there should be red lights. It's okay, I'm sure she'll be able to pull it back in the bench.
It's always a shame when they have the strength but they're caught out on a technicality.
Sean Cole, 185 kilo squat, just shy of 3 times. Sean, having missed this for his 2nd, he's going to retake it for a 3rd. If you're in the chat, let's get behind Sean. Squat command. Deep. There we go. See what the judges say. Good redemption on that one.
May have missed it on his 2nd, but he smoked it on his 3rd.
It makes me think that on his 2nd there, I think he just slightly out of position and he just threw him. So you saw he took his time, just made sure he was just in a much better position on the descent. Good to go. Lindy taking 205 for a ride, 10 kilos on her last attempt. Again, just trying to get closer to Soraya Timms in the 110s. Very deep. Very strong. Very well less. Exactly what we want to see. People in the chat cheering on Lindy there, that's what we like to see. If you're new to the chat, hello, good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. You're currently watching the GPC Nationals, Rucci's gym out of Perth, Western Australia. We are on the 3rd squats of Flight C, with a few lifters left, just about to start the next flight.
If you are in the chat, we would love to hear where you're from.
So Mon taking a 3rd attempt of 212.5. He did miss his last attempt of 205. So he's added an extra 7.5 kilos on. Let's see how this goes for him.
Now this could be a make or break between the competition between him and Vin.
Deep. Locked it out.
It was a gamble, but paid off.
Exactly what he needed to do, which is good. But you'll notice that Vin has just chucked on 215. So as I'm saying, between these two, they are really battling it out during the squats. So Vin to him, aiming for 215. I've seen him squat 220 in training, so this shouldn't be a problem for him. I think he's saving it for the deadlift.
And although they are competition, Vin looked very impressed with Man's last attempt.
Deep. Locked out.
Excellent.
Easy. Again, both Vin and Man, first competition in wraps. Man was actually going to do this in sleeves and realized that because Vin's doing it in wraps, he wants to give him as much of a fight as physically possible, so jumped into wraps and it's paid off for them both. Good competition between the two. Now we've got Brooke, again, about to take 217.5 kilos in the 82.5s. This should cement her in second. So with this is 2.5 kilos on Brooke's own record of 215. So let's see if she gets it.
It's looking good.
There we go. So that was the record that Brooke got. Oh, against, never mind. That's okay, she still got the record herself earlier on, but she missed it on depth. Definitely going to be there next time.
245 kilos from Australia, 5 is loaded.
Soraya, 245. Aiming to absolutely barge ahead, 40 kilos ahead of Lindy. Some real strong lifting from her. Strong. Let's see what the judges say on that one. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. Lily Riley coming up again, gonna attempt to retake 260, aiming to beat the GPC raw squat record in the 82.5 kilos.
Great to see the crowd getting behind her for this record.
Crowd's behind her. Getting herself just a little bit more amped up for this one. She did lock it out last time, but she missed on depth, so hopefully she'll be able to get this one.
Now that she knows, she just needs to go that little bit deeper.
Let's get behind it here, 260 kilos.
Taking her time with the setup. Down she goes. Is it deep enough? Good grind.
Excellent.
Is it deep enough?
What do the judges say?
Unfortunately not. Strength definitely not an issue there, but unfortunately she just didn't squat it deep enough.
Linda will be taking a full squat attempt at 188 kilos, 6 minutes on the timer.
Okay, so you'll notice that Linda Devonshire's nominated to a 4th attempt. She's going for 188, which is 0.5 of kilo above the Masters 2 squat record in the 82.5s. So there's 6 minutes on the clock. Give her just a little bit extra time just to recover, get herself ready for the next lift.
3 minutes.
Glad to see that the viewer count is slowly climbing. So welcome to the new people that are joining us at GPC Nationals at Rucci's gym, Perth, Western Australia. Still early in the morning, well, late in the morning, 11 o'clock for us. Where are you guys all watching us from? Who are you here to see? And how do we think this 4th attempt squat is going to go? Having a look at the ladies' results so far. As you can see, we don't have any ladies in the 44 kilos. In the 52s, Sarah Finlayson-Davis, 122.5, 10 kilo lead there. Alicia Sharp, 177.5 kilos, puts us solidly in first place. Anna Robinson, 220 in the 75s. Paris Cameron Morley, 290s. Kalina Vikalani, 285. She went for 292 and just missed it, but they'll be there next time. Megan Sharp in the 48.5s, 120.5, which was a record in her weight class. Nicole Farrell, 160 kilos, 56s, 67.5. Danny Figueroa, if I pronounced that right, 195. Lily Riley, still in the lead with her first attempt squat of 245. She took 260 twice, aiming to get the squat record in her weight class. Strength was there, but she wasn't able to get the depth on it. And in the 110, Soraya Timms leading the way, 20 kilos ahead with 225 kilograms. Jumping across to the team scores so far. Team WA in the Devonshire, 188 kilos, going for the Masters 2 Raw squat record. Everyone in the chat, let's get behind her. Loving seeing people from Spearwood, WA, Central Cross, New South Wales, and people all the way from Hamilton, New Zealand. Ebony's mum watching in. How are you all doing today? Okay, Linda Devonshire getting herself nice and ready. 4th attempt. Squat command. Sinks it. Oh, just not there, unfortunately. Definitely not a depth issue, but unfortunately she just wasn't able to lock it out. Not a problem. So, on to the final flight of squats this morning. Flight 4. So, flight 4 this morning will be Clayton, is the only 56 kilo lifter male at the minute, opening with 150 kilos. We've got the 75 kilos, the 82.5s, and the 140 pluses. So Clayton is currently competing in the Teen 3 category. So if he makes this squat, this gets him a Teen 3 Raw squat record, which he easily smoked.
Excellent.
if he takes an extra 5 kilos or above 5 kilos on his second attempt, that gets him the open record in that weight class as well. So, getting taken to the side by the world ref just to get his equipment checked. Daniel, 75 kilo lifter, opening with 170 kilos, one of WA's own on team MTM. Very deep squat. Perfect. I did say this before, but one of the things you'll see with lifters coming out of WA, we do like to sink our squats. Matt Bailey, out of Rucci's gym, opening with 175. You'll notice Matt is actually in sleeves. And one of the few lifters to do that today. Very deep. 3 wise, what we like to see. Have a look at the chat, bring on flight 4, watch my boy Clayton Johansson smash the Australian record, let's go. Like I said before, he's only 5 kilos under it, so I have a very strong feeling that is going to be happening very, very soon. Predictions in the chat. What do we think Clayton's going to squat today?
It is good to see that people in the chat going behind Clayton. Seems to be popular.
So just taking a second, lifter Brad opting for arms in. Slightly wider grip with his squat. Brad opening on 230. Very strong. Looks pretty good deep from where I am. There you go. Well done, Brad. Dean out of Queensland, opening attempt 230. One of our guest lifters. So I believe Dean was one of our wildcard lifters that came in. So you'll notice he's nominated as a guest. Unfortunately, that means he can't break any records today, but still doesn't mean he can't put in a decent total. Very deep. Let's see how that goes.
It did appear he fell off to one side. But did he save it enough?
There we go. No,
Excellent.
it was good. Head rep, give it a rib. 2 whites. Matthew, opening with 237.5 in the 82.5. Now we're going to see some really, really, really big lifts in this category. Currently, one of the 75 kilo lifters, Jaden Bartlett, potentially going to go 10 times body weight on this one. So I'm keen to see how that goes. Matthew taking his 237.5. Really controlled. Let's, against, that was depth unfortunately. Rucci's Gym's on Michael Morley, opening with 240 kilos. Michael, another lifter coached by Dan Rucci himself. Keen to see what happens with this one. Very fast. Exactly what we want to be seeing at Team Rucci's.
250 kilos.
Brendan Murphy, yet another WA lifter. 82.5.
Bar is loaded.
22. The quality of some of the lighter lifters that you're going to be seeing, it's just pretty incredible. Again, Brendan, one of the Dungeon powerlifting crew.
Dungeon have seemed to put on a good team for this comp.
Yeah. A lot of people in the crowd getting behind him. Opening a 3 times bodyweight squat. Takes his time, squats it deep, nice and easy.
Great look at him, Brendan. 3 1 lights. 250 kilos for Matthew.
Taking the same way now, 250. Just moving the ranks in for him.
Bar is loaded.
Matthew being one of the first super heavyweights of the day. Just on the side, getting a nose full of ammonia. From his reaction, it was pretty potent.
I'm definitely enjoying some of these more exotic soft suits. You do not see them often.
I appreciate a good colourful soft suit.
Unfortunately, he stumbled.
Stumbled, not an issue. Should be able to retake that for the next one. So having a quick look at the chart. Clayton's going to do 165, 170 easy. He's my best man, I believe in him. I could quite easily believe 170 with how fast that 150 moved. Yeah, absolutely kill it. But yeah, Jaden Bartlett, also another person who's going to absolutely crush it. Current total was 698, I believe, and he's done 740 in training, which is over 10 times.
740 was his training total, so it will be exciting to see what he can put together.
James Stevens, another WA lifter, competing in the 90 kilo guest raw category.
Bar is loaded, James. 275 kilos.
Let's see the performance James puts up. James, also known as Perth Performance Coach.
He has a huge team coming into this comp.
Yeah.
He's coaching many people today and tomorrow.
And he's jumped in himself. What we love to say. Deep squat. Fast. Very wise. What we love to say.
290 kilos for Ben.
And this is what we want to see. Now the lifts are just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Ben Smith out South Australia about to open with 290 as an 82.5 kilo lifter. That's over 3.5 times body weight, which is incredible.
It'll be good to see him rack up some points for Team South Australia.
And 2-ton Tommy, Ben Smith is actually just coming on right now for his first attempt. Strong.
2-1 against.
Depth call on that one, unfortunately. Though I do respect the fact that he didn't take his glasses off to do the lift.
300 kilos for Jaden.
Jaden Bartlett opening with a 4 times body weight squat. One of our lighter lifters, 75 kilo male, opening with 300.
Just the fact that he is opening on a world record.
Yes. So, I was actually chatting with him this morning about this. This was one of the goals. The world record attempt, the world record currently stands at 295. So Jaden makes this 300. He's 5 kilos ahead and got himself an open raw record in the 75 kilos.
Now 300 is usually a big
If you're in the
milestone.
chat, let's see it. The crowd getting behind him already. Racks out, down command, deep. I just stumbled with it, unfortunately. I don't think that was a strength issue. I just think he just misgrooved it. But he's got 2 more attempts to give that a go. Realistically, he can't go any lighter, so he's going to be retaking that weight regardless. We are through to the second squats of Flight 4 in GPC Nationals here at Rucci's Gym, Western Australia. Obviously at this time I just want to thank all the spotters, loaders and staff here that are helping out, doing an amazing job. Clayton taking 260. So this is for the open raw squat record in the 56 kilos. He's already got himself 1 record with the first attempt. Let's see if he can get it with the second. Chat going off for Jaden and chat going off for Clayton. Let's see it. Squat command. Deep. Oh, unfortunately didn't get that one. Good attempt.
Get it on his third.
What I think happened there, I'm not too sure, but it looked like he might not have got the bar in the right position before he engaged the squat. Hopefully he can take it again on the second one. Third one. Daniel, WA lifter, about to take 180 kilos.
That was very deep and nice smooth all the way up. See what the judges say. Excellent. That's what you want. 3. Here comes Matt Bailey with 290. If he gets this, I can imagine he'll go for 200 on his third. Very nice.
3 1 5 track indicated. $237.5 kilos for Matthew Mark is loaded.
He's looking very stable. Very controlled descent. That looked like some excellent depth from here.
319,
And the refs agree.
37.5 kilos for Keith. Bar is loaded.
Now Dean also taking 237. Unfortunately, it wasn't there for him. Hopefully he can get it on his third.
I'm sure he can. Brad Guy. Racks in. Very nice squat when he took it the first time round. Aiming for a 245 kilo squat. Bar is loaded for Brad.
Just take his time on the setup.
Nice, controlled. Setting his feet. Make sure everything's good to go. Up he goes. Deep. Strong. Racked. Exactly what we love to see. Again, Michael's own Michael Morley. Taking 255. Jumps him into first place. Watching the Rucci's gym boys get around Michael. What we love to see. Taking his time with the setup. Very deep. Very fast. Oh. You see there, got a bust nose of the first bust nose of the day.
Love to see the intensity that these.
So just taking a second just so we can get the platform cleaned up.
Now this can happen, but we are always prepared to clean it up.
So whilst we're just taking the time, oh, never mind, straight onto it. Brendan Murphy, lifting our dungeon powerlifting in WA, about to take 257.5.
All the volunteers are definitely efficient at what they do.
Taking his time.
Great highlights, great running, Brendan. 260 kilos for Matthew. Last one, Matthew, let's go.
Okay. Matthew retaking 260. Hopefully you can get this one nice and easy. Strong. Down. There we go. Good fight. That's what we like to see.
Excellent.
The look on his face. Just happy that he got that one in. Well, I love to see. And that's kind of the main thing about powerlifting as well. Even though we're a nationals level competition, also every lifter is going up against themselves. And they're just wanting the best performance they could possibly put out. So hopefully we can see him put some extra on his next attempt. But I'm just looking over by the scorers table now. I'm going to see the biggest smile on his face. What we love to see. James Stevens, 290. Currently first in the 90 kilos. Competing as a guest. James, the really interesting technique with grabbing the bar. Got his little pinky just underneath it.
It does definitely help with the shoulders, especially in the low bar position.
There you go, James. James's girlfriend, Em, just running across the platform there. Just congratulate him on that attempt. Ben Smith about to retake his 290 attempt. Just on the side of the platform, you'll see him about to come on. Again, Ben aiming to take a 3.5 kilo times body weight squat. Deep. There we go. That's what we want to see. He knew he had that. You just watched his face as he came back up.
Good to see he's still in the game.
So Jaden Bartlett opening again with 300 kilos. He missed it the first time just because he stumbled at the top. If he gets this is going to be a record in the 75 kilos. The current record stands at 295. Watching how Jaden did the last attempt then, it moved well. He just stumbled at the top. So if he can just keep his footing, keep his positioning throughout this whole movement, then he's easily got it. So everyone in the chat, I know there's a lot of people who are fans of Jaden. Let's see some support. The crowd behind him. He's up. Squat command. Deep enough. There you go. The smile on his face, he knew he had that. There you go. Another record smash today. I think the tally is we're up to 5.
I believe so.
There we go. What we like to see. So that puts Jaden in the game now. As a lot of you are probably all very aware, had a 740 training total. Now if you can pull that off today, or at least get 720 plus, that puts him in line for a 10 times bodyweight total, which is frankly amazing, to be honest. Next up, we've got Clayton. Third attempt squats are starting now. Clayton retaking his 160. Again, if he can get this gets him the 56 kilo open raw squat record in his weight class. He's taking his time, making sure he's set up right. This is the kind of stuff that we want to see, especially from our younger lifters. If Clayton applies this level of just, I guess, just paying this level of attention already at this young of an age, then I'm sure he's going to go very, very, very far.
Is there stay in the sport? Just keep silly.
Deep squat. Oh, unfortunately, just not there.
I think that one was just a little too deep.
That's fine. He's still there. He's still walking away with a squat record in the teen 3s, so not an issue.
But he has a very bright future in this sport.
Next up, Daniel. Another one of Coach MTM's, training out of Perth, WA. Deep. Little stick in, still going up though.
Yeah.
Locks it out.
He did not give in to that one.
2-1 against. Unfortunately, that was a good fight, but he just missed out on depth.
That was a perfect attempt selection though.
Matt Bailey about to take a 195 squat attempt in the 75s. This secures him for second position.
Second position in sleeves. That is an impressive feat in itself.
Yeah, exactly. Deep. Oh, if you watched his leg at the bottom there, you'll see it just kind of came just a little bit too far forward at the bottom, pulled him out of position. He just wasn't able to lock that one out. Dean Thompson coming in with a 237.5 kilo squat, one of our 90 kilo guest lifters. You see him just by the short cam right now, getting himself ready to go. Dean retaking this attempt. Sinks it. Oh, it's just not there, unfortunately. That's okay. Save it for bench and deadlifts.
He still managed to get one attempt. He can save it later.
So it's good just to see the competitors thanking our spotting and loading staff. Without them, this comp would not be happening, especially with how efficient everything's moving.
They do have to work hard with such weights as these.
Matthew about to take 245 kilo squat, just shy of 3 times. Very, very good squat. Nice and upright. Exactly what we wanted to see. Bad guy, about to take a 250 kilo squat, 3 times body weight. Down he goes, deep. Oh, unfortunately just not strong enough to lock that one out. Very deep, but not there.
265 kilos for Brendan.
Brendan taking a 265 kilo squat, 3.2 times body weight. Again, everyone in the chat, hello, how are we all doing? You're watching 2022's GPC Australia Nationals held here at Rucci's gym. If you're new to the chat, I want to see you. I want to see predictions, who you're here to watch, how we think the day's going to go. We're nearing the end of the squats on day 1. Currently watching Brendan Murphy take a 3rd attempt squat at 265. Up he goes.
Perfect.
Let's see how he goes. 3 out legs, textbook. Next up, Michael Morley. Same attempt. His last attempt was 255.
He is coached by Dan Rucci himself, who is running this meet and coaching today.
Come on, Michael, let's see it. Nice controlled descent. Easy. That's what we love to hear, see? Once again, just leaving a little bit of blood on the platform, but you can't say you didn't try for doing so. So, just whilst the platform is getting looked over, let's have a look at how the men are doing so far. So in the 75 kilos, we've got Jaden Bartlett, 300 kilo squat on the bugs. 90 kilos, James Stevens in the lead with 290. Clayton in the 56s with a 150 attempt. Vin Nguyen, 215, and Ben Smith currently in the lead with 290 in the 82.5 kilos. And obviously Matthew down the bottom with 260. Matthew here about to take his third attempt of 270, so hopefully that gets him a little bit higher up.
Solid grind.
Solid bite. Took him a second there just to realize what had happened. I don't think he believed he did it, but that moved so well.
He is very happy with that.
Very happy. When I was saying before, when he took his second and he was just beaming his head up, you should see him right now. What we love to see. Again, James Stevens, Perth Performance Coach, training out of Raw Fitness in WA. About to take a 300 kilo squat. So James, good day so far, 275, 290. Let's see if he can get himself a 300 kilo squat. Down it goes, up it comes, blocked it out. Happy with that. Ben Smith, 310. Ben Smith, one of South Australia's lifters. Very decent squat. Messed up his first attempt, but came solid with the second. Made it look really easy. Another 20 kilo jump on this one.
That is quite a big jump.
So let's see how he does it. Nice controlled descent. Bites through it. Good. Oh. What I think just happened there, if you were watching his elbows were starting to flare quite a bit. I think it might have just rolled or moved slightly on his bike, and that's all it can take to make or break a squat, especially when you're squatting at that level.
Now we are back at Jaden Bartlett in attempting to break his own record.
So 15 kilo jump on his last one. Currently holds the open raw squat record. If he gets this, then that just firmly cements it. Jaden, yet another young lifter. He's only just got out of being a junior. 24 years old. The potential here is ridiculous. Strong. Come on, mate, let's go. Sinks it. Again, looking at the smile on his face. Absolutely sinks it.
He absolutely crushed it.
So as you can see, he just took the open squat record and just smashed it by about 20 kilos. That is exactly the stuff that we want to be seeing today. I mean, for a 75 kilo lifter, that's just unheard of. So as you can see, Matthew Cheeseman in the 82 and a halves is going for a fourth attempt of 252 and a half.
He just had the option for a 3-minute delay, but he is ready to go.
And also, you would have just seen it as well. Jaden Bartlett has popped up and taking a fourth attempt squat as well. He's going to go for 325. So he's adding another 10 kilos onto it. Jaden is definitely trying to play the game of getting his 10 times bodyweight squat today.
Well, the way that last one moved, if he can keep it in position, it is definitely there.
Exactly. So Matthew about to take 252. Look at that. That is exactly what you want to see. Fourth attempt.
Slow, controlled, and he just kept it going.
So we've now got a bit of a wait before Jaden takes a fourth attempt. So what I'm guessing here was he missed his first, retook his first, went for his second and 325. I'm going to hazard a guess, would have been his attempted third, regardless. But it's been a good day for him already. He's already 20 kilos above what was the squat record in his weight class, which is pretty phenomenal.
These lifters are definitely keeping this world referee busy. He's having to do equipment check after equipment check with all these records.
So whilst we're waiting, let's have a look about what's going on. Hasn't really been much movers, really. All we can see is currently Jaden Bartlett in the lead with 315. He's going to try a 325 attempt for his fourth. James Stevens in the lead with 300 in the 90 kilo class. Clayton 150 still in the 56. Vin Nguyen in the lead by 2.5 kilos. 215. Ben Smith 290 is what he ended up getting. He just missed out on his 300 plus attempts at 82.5 kilos. And Matthew Atkinson 270. Now obviously the remainder of the male lifters will be happening tomorrow. There's going to be quite a big fight in the hundreds, 110s, 125s, 140s. The hundreds tomorrow is going to be the weight class that's going to be the most fiercely contested. We've got some great lifters from across the country going in for this.
How are we looking with the team points there, Michael?
Let's do that. So jumping over to the chat. A lot of people. All I'm saying is Jaden Clayton, Jaden. and deadlifts to come. And then tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock, we will be having the remainder of the flights here. So starting from tomorrow, we've got the 90 kilos, the 140s in flight 1, flight 2, 100s, 125s, and we have the 110s and some more of the 125s coming in. So Kieran, how do you think this squat's gonna go with this 320 attempt?
I think it all depends on if he can keep it in position.
See, that's the thing, like he misgrooved his 300, but I think he was like, okay, no, I understand what I did wrong, and he's executed this perfectly. So as you can see, head ref's hand has gone up. Signal bar is loaded. On the right hand side of the screen on the chalk cam, you can see Jaden getting wrapped up. Got plenty of time to do it. Once again, gotta say it, I'm gonna say it every single time, I'm gonna say thank you to all the refs and officials, spotters, loaders. They're here helping out across the 2 days. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. I also have to say, do an amazing job. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, Totally Workwear in Malaga, who've supplied all the uniforms and have been a major force in backing this competition. So Andy and the team, thank you very much. Getting pushed onto the platform. Oh, no.
That is not what you want.
That is unfortunately not what you want. Unfortunately, Jaden was timed out on his attempt. Fortunately, just took a little bit too long to get himself wrapped, and he wasn't able to take the squat. But that's okay. He's still walking away with a squat record in the 75 kilos, which he has blasted by 17.5 kilos. Can't really say too much about that. So this concludes the squatting portion of the GPC Nationals at Rucci's gym. And let's have a look at how everyone has done today. So looking at the women, going across the board, 48.5 kilo women, Megan Sharp taking the lead with 125.5 kilos, which was for a squat record. Sarah Finlayson Davis, 122.5 in the 52.5 kilos. Nicole Farrell in the 56s, currently in the lead with 160. Alicia Sharp, 175.5. Danny, 195.5. So that's the 60s and the 67.5s. 75 kilos. Anna Robertson is currently in the lead with 220. Lily Riley, 82.5 kilos. 245.5 for that one. Paris in the 90 kilos is with 200. You got Soraya Timms with 225.5, and Kalina 285 for the women. Have a look at the men's podium so far. Clayton 150, gold position for him. Finn Nguyen just ahead, slightly at 215. Jaden Bartlett 315. He just missed out on a 325 total as he was timed out. Ben Smith 290 in the 82.5 kilos. Jane Stevens and Dean Thompson. So these are our two guest lifters in the 90 kilo lifters. Tomorrow we will be having another flight of 90 kilo lifters as well. But at the minute as it stands, James 300 and Dean 230. All the way down to Matthew, right at the bottom, taking a 270 for the squat. So again, it's time, whilst they're getting the platform set up, I would like to thank one of our other sponsors, Retrovision Joondalup, for being one of the